So I got this COOLIFE luggage suitcase from Amazon. This is the unpacking of this luggage. So let's opening so you can see how they come packed. So let's just cut on that side there. This is difficult to do when you're holding the phone at the same time. So that opens. There we go. Right. So how does it look? Let's take this out, and yeah, it seems to be very well packed in a plastic bag. There's some protection I'm going to take out also, and let's move it out from the bag, and there it is. And yes, there was some more protections here, so it comes well protected. Comes on this interesting bag that I'm gonna remove. So that's what protects it from getting some scratches. Right, so that's gone. So it comes with some 2 years international warranty. Some instructions, all of this very well protected. That looks nice. So just gonna remove this. Doing this with one hand, it's difficult. Look, that works well. I'll remove this one. Now that's it. Interesting, there is this spring effect, like it. Oh, this is soft. Hard on the top, but it's rubber on the back. So this bit over here, it's rubber. So it's comfortable to hold in your hand. Nice wheels, also a side handle. Same style, so soft on the back and hard here, so it has resistance, and it springs, hold it flat, and when you pull it, it actually gives you space to corner protections, so it doesn't break easily. Okay, but more on that later on. This was just the unpacking. It seems it works really well. It glides very well, but more on that later on. For now was just the unpacking of it. You saw the video from the opening or unpacking of this. So I've now, a few weeks later, 2 weeks actually, I've done 2 trips. One through the airport, another one used the train stations. And yeah, I have something to say about this. So first of all, it's good things. I find it a nice carry-on suitcase. This is 38 liter, 20 inch. They say lightweight, durable. There's 4 wheels on it, that's for sure, and central opening system. So what else do you have here? TSA accepted, which is a travel sentry approved luggage. This means that there is a lock in there that they can open. The security people at the airport, they can open that easily without breaking your lock, which is good. And that's another papers that came with it. That's the instructions for the locker. How to change the code. You need to use a pen to put, yeah, I'll show you in a minute. Warranty, 2 years warranty. There's a barcode in there that gives, you know, it's a link to a website. Yeah, all of that. Cool. More importantly, let's look at it. Right, so from the couple of weeks video, there was this, find this is really hard because I dropped this once, and you know, I can't even see, I couldn't tell which one hit the floor. It was one of them. Maybe this one, there's some mark, but it's not, I mean, it's nothing, it's just a mark of impact, but there's no damage to it whatsoever. So good job, this thing was there. It really improves the durability of this carry-on luggage. Right, so that I already spoke about it. I think they are spring-loaded. This is metal, so this is not going to break that easy because that's actually metal, which has been chromed, but it's metal. Rubber, hard plastic, spring-loaded. So when you pick this up, it actually, see, makes room for your hands. This is comfortable to hold. There's another one on this side here, so you can actually carry the luggage like this. And of course, because of that, there are some feet, so you can put it on the floor like that. The wheels, so the wheels now with some dirt on them, because this has been going around a bit. There's not too much dirt, because of course when I when I push it around in home in the carpet, it cleans it, and then someone else has to clean the carpet, which is me. Well, so the wheels, what to say about the wheels? Let me get the help of this chair here just to put the bag here. Right, so what I want to say about the wheels. So the wheels, plastic ABS plastic, but there is this rubber, which is a hard rubber, but still, you see, I can put my nail into it. There's some softness to it, and what it means is, of course, you start to see these marks from the streets, but that's fine. I mean, that's not an issue. It's supposed to do that. But because they are kind of, there's some softness to them, two things happen. First, not a lot of noise when they are on floors like the wooden floors. Secondly, they glide very well without a lot of resistance. So yeah, I'm happy with those. It's a piece of, well, things need to be used anyway. Right, you wouldn't stay new forever. So, what else? So what I want to do is open this. And to open it, there is this lock. Now, the lock, I've reset it to 000. That's not my code. You press this. If the combination is correct, that pops up. That's pretty much evident. And what I'm going to do is show you how to put a code on this. So if you bear with me, I need to find my... There you go. So with the help of a pen or a pencil or something, you see that over there. So that you need to press. And when you press that, what happens is it stays depressed. Now you set the code. Let's say, for example, 1, 2, 3. When you press this, that's going to pop back up. There you go. Now the code is set 1, 2, 3. So it opens, but if you change one of the numbers, it doesn't open anymore. Cool. So that's how you do it. Not that difficult anyway. Now let's open that. Have a look inside. Push this. And inside it looks like this. Right, so this holds the, whatever you put in there, usually clothes, in place. It can be adjusted here, so you can loosen it or tighten it. This is not elastic, so it's just strong pieces of nylon. Click release, and you can put it back with the clips on. Leave it open. These compartments here, one zipper here opens, and what you do is you can put stuff in there. And so let's close that. Two zippers here. You can open this. And you know, there's a storage area behind. You notice that this zipper, that when it opens, it gives access to the wheels assemblies in there, but I'll show you that in a minute. Not up there, but the one below, because there's another one. Let's close that. Right, so here there's the zipper, as I said, and you can see it's kind of hiding in there. When this first came, it was like really hidden like that. So you know, I saw this and I said, huh, there's a zipper here, where the hell are you? And I saw it shining there. So what I need to do is, with the help of this, just I don't even need to grab it. All I need to do is, you know, just put this aside a little bit and pull it like that. So it's not difficult. So when you open this, you'll see that there are some rubber pads. They protect, they are on top of the metal screws and assemblies here. That's because if you put something here that scratches, so those rubber pads protect it, so it doesn't scratch your stuff. Also from tearing this, right? So the lining, you don't want to tear this. The lining itself, it's this nylon, almost like waterproof thing, and then there is this soft felt thing. I don't know exactly what this might be in terms of the compound that makes this, but yeah, it gives it some softness here. Yeah, so I think it's just to make it softer, so that these metal assemblies don't scratch your stuff. So there's more there, rubber pads protecting all the screws and all of that, so they don't scratch or tear this apart. Closing it down, easy, just close it like that, and then you can put it back in there. That's it. And let's clip this back on, like that, clipped on. Close. Here's the zip. You see they are very smooth, and there you have it. COOLIFE luggage. For the price, very light, looks really resistant. This is, it looks hard. These shapes here give it more rigidity here on in the corner, in this curved, so it doesn't it doesn't, you can't, this is hard as a rock. It's fantastic. So for example here you can see this is, you know, if you put your finger into it, it kind of almost goes. You can feel that this is more flexible than this. This is hard, very hard. And the reason why it's so hard is because of these shapes that give it more rigidity. Also in here, I mean, you can depress this, but not as much as you could if this was completely smooth. So those are here to give it some looks, but also they give it more rigidity, which is a good thing. So yes, very happy with it. Works well, and thank you for watching.